Welcome back to Elijah's Point School of Prayer. This is part 2. If you're in this, you've already completed part 1, and we're going to build upon that. Now this part has to do with relationships change, because what happened when man fell, the relationship with God changed. And we're going to take a look at that. We're going to build upon what you've learned once again in the first part. But we're going to look at how that relationship changed. And we're going to look at how it changed everything, how it changed creation, how it changed how man communicated with God and how God communicated back with man. That's very, very important. Now, one thing we're going to look at also was something that confuses many, many people. When they see the fall of man, they see what happened in the garden, that man fell, and they look all around, they just see creation and chaos, because it is. You don't have to look very far to say, hey, you know, the things around me are in chaos. I had a man ask me one time, he said, if God's real, then why, how come things are so goofed up? Well, actually, if you begin to read part 1 of this, that pretty well answers that question. And if you begin to read part 2, it answers that question even in a deeper way. Now, one of the questions that people often have, and you're going to have maybe left part 1 with this question, has to do with the Great Commission, or what I'll say, not the Great Commission, but the first commission that God gave to man in the garden, where he said, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth and subdue it and have dominion over it, and he names what man should have dominion over, okay? And it looks like, because man fell, that somehow that plan failed. Friends, let me share with you that nothing could be further from the truth. And as you go through this course once more, we're going to build upon basic foundations of truths that are going to bring a new dynamic, even though these are basic, to how you pray. So once again, thank you for taking the Elijah's School Point Prayer Ministry course. And now we'll get into part 2, where it is relationships change.